You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rhodes Rants for Black and White Sports, and we are back with the NBA TV ratings. However, we've got something special. This is epic. This is epic. This is what we've all been waiting for. And the media is starting to notice exactly how piss poor the NBA ratings are doing right now. I'm wearing our Socialism Media t-shirt. Grab it out of the merch store. Promo code Gina Rocks, all one word, will give you 15% off anything in the merch store. Also, make sure you check out blackandwhitenetwork.com. Exclusive joint videos from myself and Mr. John Matrixx together. Exclusive live streams. And if you're a silver member, panel hangouts with myself and Mr. Matrixx, and we will talk about pretty much whatever you want to kick it. Whatever you want to kick it about. So, we're gathered here again. I have a crying-ass LeBron James down in the bottom left-hand corner. And we are ready to go because this was awesome. A couple of days ago, I did the ratings. WWE NXT moved over to Tuesday nights. Little did we know. Look, I expected it to help AEW wrestling. I expected it to help their ratings out some. They did a monster number. A monster number. Not only in the key demo, overall viewership, and in a head-to-head matchup with the NBA, they beat the shit out of the NBA. And it is glorious. Also, I've got one MLB game to share with you, and it was a box full of dog turds. It certainly was. Let's get to this. First, let's talk about an article from Outkick by way of Ethan Strauss and The Athletic, who has noticed exactly how bad the ratings are. According to The Athletic's Ethan Strauss, the record will break once again this season. That is for the NBA on ABC. It's recording the lowest average number on record. Eventually, it will be official. The NBA again lost viewership on its ABC games, down from last season's all-time low. Based on this average, and it starts off with the highest after the Christmas game bonanza, we can safely project the ABC games will finish at a mark that's lower than last season, which was all-time bad. Ethan Strauss also goes on to talk about the jury is still out on how bad the NBA's ESPN and TNT games will be compared to last year, but the recent results have been bad. Now, we're going to get to the actual rating because I go by the raw numbers, and it was a beatdown for the NBA. They took a monster shit versus AEW. Let's go with the NBA rating first. And this was a Big Three Brooklyn Nets versus Philadelphia 76ers game on the Marxist ESPN of China, head-to-head with AEW. Head-to-head. 1,095,000 viewers. Yeah, 1,095,000 viewers. Could not break 1.1 million. Now, the next NBA game, and hell, I don't even know who it was. Let's look. Dallas and Memphis. The next NBA game, 942,000 viewers. Now, I want to note in the 18 to 49 key advertising demographic, the NBA did a .34 and a .32. AEW Wrestling was the number 2 in the key ad demographic of 18 to 49, was the number 2 most watched show on cable television. They did a .44, but this is where it is epically glorious for AEW Wrestling in a direct head-to-head matchup with the NBA. 1,219,000 viewers. That is far and away the largest number I have ever seen from AEW Wrestling since we've started doing these. The highest number I think I've ever seen is somewhere in the low 800,000s since we have started doing these ratings and bringing AEW into it. But they beat the NBA by 150,000 viewers. They murdered them. They really went after them. And look, another black eye for the NBA. And look, they recognize that. They recognize that. Strauss says, telling ESPN spent a day building up. They spent the entire day building up Wednesday night's showcase matchup. So ESPN and all their shows worked everybody into a frenzy of the people that still watches ESPN, worked them into a frenzy over the Nets and 76ers. Per the hype, the matchup was a potential Eastern Conference Finals preview that could decide the top seed in the East. Well, that must-see showdown lost head-to-head with AEW Wrestling Dynamite, a wrestling brand created less than 2 years ago. And it goes on to give you these same numbers that they just gave. And Outkick added a couple of tasty little nuggets. Number one, Will Kane has been on with Clay Travis lately. And one of the things that they have talked about is the fact that, look, people like basketball, but they don't like woke social justice basketball because Gonzaga and Baylor drew 10 million more viewers than an NBA Finals game. We all knew that, but that's a hell of a point. That tells you people do still love basketball. They don't like social justice basketball. There's a big damn difference. There's a big damn difference, okay? People, you can't alienate over half the country and expect people to watch your brand. You can't treat, and Outkick says it, you can't treat Donald Trump like he's Joseph Stalin and expect people to watch your damn brand. Hell no. The NBA is tumbling. The NBA is tumbling. And look, I think it's going to get worse. I really do. The one MLB game that we had was either you got, and it was on MLB Network, you either got the Phillies and the Mets or the Rangers and the Devil Rays, and the MLB drew a terrible 326,000 viewers. Yikes. 326,000 viewers, and they only drew 100. Yikes, they only drew a .05 in the key demo, it looks like. Wow. Good God, that can't be right. Well, that's terrible. That is terrible. And we all know MLB, they stepped up. They wrapped their arms around leftist politics, and it looks like the MLB's paying the price too. That's what happens when you embrace politics in sports, and AEW Wrestling beat the hell out of the NBA head-to-head and scored a massive 1.2 million in viewership. 1,219,000 viewers. Wow. Against a potential Eastern Conference Finals preview game that ESPN talked up all day before it came on. That makes me happy. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.